There are car brands, and then there's Lamborghini, a name that doesn't just stand for speed, but for emotion. Before most of us even saw one in real life, we knew what Lamborghini was. The impossible shape, the doors that opened like wings, the kind of sound that made you turn around before you even realize what you are hearing. Lamborghini wasn't just a car, it was a physical form of every childhood dream, of going faster, being louder, and standing out from the world around you. Today, Lamborghini stands in a very different place. It's powerful, polished, respected and global, and yet Lamborghinis of today isn't the same. Wild, unpredictable, rebellious force that it once was. The brand evolved, it changed, and some say it matured. Others say it tamed itself. So today we're taking a journey through what Lamborghini used to be, what it's become now, and what parts of the original raging bull still live in the machines rolling out of the factory today. The story of Lamborghini begins with Ferruccio Lamborghini, a man who believed machines should work perfectly, with no excuses. Yes, he built tractors, but he was more than just a manufacturer. He was an engineer, an entrepreneur, and someone who refused to be underestimated. He loved grand touring cars, mechanical precision, and believed luxury should never sacrifice performance. When he created Lamborghini in 1963, the goal wasn't to make the fastest or most aggressive cars in the world. His goal was simple: build the perfect road car. Something powerful, smooth, elegant, and beautifully engineered. Lamborghini wasn't born to chase everyone. It was born to create a new standard. And that mindset carried the brand into one of the most creative explosions of design and engineering that the world has ever seen. One of the most important parts of Lamborghini's identity came from a young designer named Marcello Gardini. Gardini didn't just design cars, he designed visions. When he put pen to paper, he wasn't thinking about what a car looked like in 1967. He was thinking about what a car should look like in decades from now. First, the Mirai arrived, a low, sensational, mid-engine masterpiece that didn't just refine Lamborghini. It changed the entire landscape of high-performance cars. It was beautiful in a way that no one had ever seen. Aggressive, yet soft. Futuristic, yet timeless. Then came the Countach, and this is where Lamborghini fully stepped into its own identity. The Countach wasn't just bold, it was outrageous. Sharp angles, wild proportions, scissor doors that turned every entrance into a moment. It was a car that refused to be ignored. And this became Lamborghini's philosophy. If you weren't shocked, it wasn't a Lamborghini. This era built the legacy of Lamborghini's design. Cars weren't sculpted, they were summoned into existence. Every line felt like it had attitude. Every curve felt like a challenge. Lamborghini didn't follow automotive trends, it set them. Early Lamborghinis weren't easy to drive. They weren't comfortable, they weren't practical, and they weren't supposed to be. Cars like the Mirai, Countach, and later the Diablo were borderline aggressive to the drivers. They were hot, loud, stubborn, heavy, and at times genuinely terrifying. But this was the magic. Driving one felt like you were controlling something alive. The steering shook your hands, and the visibility was awful. The clutch would break your knee, and the engine behind you felt like a caged creature, waiting to be unleashed. People didn't hate Lamborghini because of these flaws. They actually loved the car because of them. Lamborghini wasn't selling convenience. It was selling emotion. It was selling the thrill of wrestling with something that didn't care about your comfort, but only your courage. But fast forward to today. Today, Lamborghini lives in a world that demands precision, safety, and technology. Modern Lamborghinis like the Huracán, Aventador, and the Revuelto are incredibly fast cars, incredibly capable, and surprisingly easy to drive. They were refined in ways old Lamborghinis couldn't even dream of. Computers stabilizing the car before you even know you're in trouble. Aerodynamics are engineered in wind tunnels instead of drawn from imagination. Engines are cleaner, smoother, and more efficient. Some enthusiasts celebrate this evolution because now you can experience insane performance without fearing for your life. But others miss the chaos, the unpredictability, the feeling of taming a machine that did not want to be tamed. But here's the truth. Both versions of Lamborghini are valid. Both hold the DNA of the bull. One is a wild creature from the mountains. The other is the bull that learned to fight with precision instead of pure rage. Lamborghini used to be a small, stubborn, independent company, struggling through financial chaos, multiple ownership changes, and unpredictable demand. Today, under larger corporate backing and modern engineering resources, Lamborghini is stable, structured, and consistent. This stability allowed Lamborghini to grow into a global icon. The Urus brought the brand to mainstream luxury. New hybrid systems brought it into the future. Its design language became sharper, more technical, and almost weapon-like. Some say that Lamborghini lost its rebellious nature, but some say that it simply evolved from a troublemaker into a leader. The spirit is still there, the drama, the noise, the presence, but now it exists in a world where the brand has responsibilities, customers, and a future to think about. From the beginning, this brand was built on a single idea. Machines should ignite emotion. Not through perfection, not through winning trophies, but through drama and design that stuns you, engines that shake you, and cars that make you feel like you're commanding something powerful and alive. Over time, Lamborghini changed, not in spirit but in structure. It became stable, it became global, it became technologically sophisticated, and the wild energy of the past didn't disappear. It simply learned how to live in a world that now demands precision and responsibility. Today's Lamborghinis are faster than ever, safer than ever, and engineered at a level of consistency that early models could never even dream of. And yet they still keep that sense of occasion, that drama, that presence, that emotion that makes Lamborghini feel different from anything else on the road. So when we look at Lamborghini today, we're not looking at a brand that abandoned its roots. We're looking at a brand that grew up without letting go of the one thing that made it iconic in the first place: the ability to make people feel something the moment they see it or hear it. The past gave Lamborghini its attitude. The present gives it its power to continue, that legacy for decades to come. And whether you connect with the raw chaos of the Countach era or the sharp, futuristic precision of the Revuelto era, you're still gonna experience the same story. A story about ambition, emotion, and a bull that refuses to fade into the background. So yeah, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.